Hey there, everybody. Pete Pardo here from Sea of Tranquility. Welcome to another episode of What's Hot with Sea of Tranquility. It's Wednesday, new release day here on the channel. Today, in this episode, we're going to take a look at a very, very cool new release. Another one from ripplemusic. This actually came out late 2022, so we're a little late to the game with this one. But you know how it goes. You play catch up from like half the year each year on the stuff you missed out on the prior year. It's the way it goes. Ripplemusic. We've been reviewing a lot of their stuff of late on the channel. Really, really great label that does lots of cool stoner, psychedelic, doom, desert rock, all that sort of stuff. Lots of fuzz, right? Lots of fuzz. We're all about the fuzz of late here on the channel. This is the brand new self-titled release from Sun Voyager from New York. Fellow New Yorkers, I had the pleasure to see these guys I think it was September. It was right around the time when this album came out. Last September, they played on like a triple bill at Equilibrium Brewery in Middletown, New York, that Steve Keeler helped promote. And I remember it was like one of those, you seem to get it all the time every year, like late summer, early fall, September days where it's like 90-something degrees out, right? It shouldn't be that hot, but it is. And we're sitting out there in the sun on the back patio at Equilibrium, and you had all these kind of like stoner, psych, doomy bands playing. There was like a whole bunch of them in a row. And we had, Geezer played and Sun Voyager played, and these guys are absolutely terrific. And this is, if you're into like heavy psych and space rock, you've come to the right place. Think like really early Monster Magnet, like those first couple of albums. A little bit of Hawkwind, but some of the riffs are big stoner doomy riffs, kind of Sabbathy, right? Just terrific stuff. The energy of these guys is just absolutely amazing. Really, really great players. They got a great vibe going on. There's lots of groove to this music, and there's tons of spaciness. So let's take a look at the album there. There they are right there. One thing I will gripe about here on this Digipack release, I know that a lot of labels, especially the smaller ones, they don't spend tons of time on the physical product, right? Because it's, most people are doing the streaming thing or downloads or whatever it might be, but and maybe they spend a little bit more time with the vinyl releases. But when you don't have the song titles printed anywhere on the disc except for on the disc itself, that's an epic fail in my opinion. Because if you're a physical guy like me and you first get this CD, right, I have the CD in my player and I'm listening to it, I'm like, oh, that tune is really cool. What's that song? Gee, I don't know, because it's not listed anywhere on the disc. So to me, that's a big no-no. Guys, you got to find room for it on here somewhere. ripplemusic, come on, got to do that. Got to do it. Anyway, that little gripe aside, this is a terrific album. So, like I said, these guys are from New York. They are comprised of Francisco on vocals and guitar, Stefan Mersch on vocals, guitar, bass, organ, and synth, and Kyle Beach on drums. Engineered by Paul Ritchie and Stefan Mersch, mixed by Stefan Mersch, mastered by Alan Duche at West Side Music. Album layout by Seth Applebaum, Lance Gordon, and Stefan Mersch. Logo designed by John Scarperia. So you've got, I believe it's, 7 tracks. I'm trying to remember exactly how many songs are in there. 7 songs in total. It's only about a half hour long, maybe just slightly over. So it's a perfect length to just kind of come in, kick your ass, and get out. Most of the songs are 3 to 4 minutes. You do get a couple, Some Strange is 5 and change. Feeling All Right is 6:28. Most of the others, like I said, run between like the 3 to 5 minute range. But really good stuff. Really good use of like synthesizers on here. I think that kind of like bubble and float over the big heavy riffs, and there's some really good heavy riffs on here. Run for Your Life is a terrific song. Really good. I love the way they hit you hard with these kind of, and again, it's not really doom, but it's more like kind of like those energetic stoner type riffs, right? Really big and beefy and heavy and crushing. But most of the songs here are a little bit more fast-paced, and then you got like all this kind of weird blippy synthy type stuff flying all over the place, which reminds me of classic Hawkwind, as well as like early Monster Magnet. I really get a very early Monster Magnet vibe on a lot of this album, but I think that the riffs are a little bit heavier. And this really cool kind of like effects-laden guitar solos all throughout here too as well. The drumming is frantic. The bass lines are big and thick and bulbous. Really good stuff. What else is good on here? To Hell We Ride. Another really, really great track. God Is Dead 2 is the kickoff track. That's all set. Just get you right into the album. Just hit you with this kind of spacey, doomy, stoner type thing. Just excellent, excellent stuff. The Vision finishes off, and then Rip the Sky is right in the middle, and that's also really, really cool. I've listened to this over and over again, and this to me is a perfect example of kind of like this, you're starting to see a lot around here on the East Coast, this kind of like rising kind of heavy psych scene that's kind of popping up all over the place, and a lot of these bands can jam, right? So when you go see them live, you know, they crank on, hit the wah-wah pedal, and just the guitarist goes and soloing all over the place. And you know, whether a lot of that is driven by bands like Earthless, you know, or King Buffalo or Elder, who have been around for a while and you know, really do that style really well. Whatever it is, keep going, guys, because bands like this are exciting, and this is just fun listen that'll, again, take you back to yesteryear, because they do lots of things that remind you of classic bands that you grew up loving. But it's still very fresh sounding for 2022, 2023, and just really exciting. And it's just good to see like three guys, young guys up on stage, just tearing it up, right? Just having fun, playing heavy music and jamming and all that sort of thing. So yeah, Sun Voyager. Dig this a lot. 4 out of 5 star. This is loads of fun. And again, if you're someone who likes more compact albums, right, and you're kind of sick of the 65, 70, 80 minute long albums that you know can be a chore to get through, you should be all over this. 30 minutes, give or take a minute or 2 or 3, and just kicks your ass from start to finish. So much fun. Yeah, as you can see, the guys look like they're having a blast up on stage. Excellent stuff. Sun Voyager, self-titled. Check it out. ripplemusic. Let me give you the address to their Bandcamp page where you can go sample this. It's sun-voyager.bandcamp.com. And there you can go check this out. You can also go to the ripplemusic.bandcamp.com Bandcamp page as well, and you can sample all the cool acts on their label. They've got a ton of good ones. So yeah, loads of fun. Sun Voyager. If you've heard it, let us know what you think in the comments below. If you haven't, go check it out and then come back and let us know what you think. And if you see them playing around you on tour, go check them out. They're loads of fun live as well. So thanks for watching. Visit us on the web at www.seatranquility.org. We're on Facebook. We're on YouTube, all together, all the damn time. Please subscribe if you haven't already. And click on that notification bell so you get alert of all of our content as it posts. And please do hit the like button before you leave. Also down below, we've got the links to our Ko-Fi page for channel donations as well as our merch page. And that's in the video description. So thanks in advance for all of that. And hit the like button before you leave. And we'll see you soon here with more stuff on the Mighty Sea. Till then, I'm Pete Pardo. Thanks. Bye-bye.